Construction is not just business. It is responsibility. When people hear the word construction, they think about concrete, steel, cranes, deadlines, contracts, money. Buildings rise. Roads are built. New districts appear on the map. And very often, construction is described as a business, a market, an industry. But construction is not only business. Construction is responsibility. Because unlike many other industries, the result of construction does not disappear after the deal is done. A building stays, a road stays, a school stays, a hospital stays, and people live with the consequences for decades. In Uzbekistan, construction plays a unique role. Cities are expanding, population is growing, housing demand is increasing, infrastructure is under constant pressure. Construction shapes how people live, move, work, and feel safe. Mistakes in construction do not stay on paper. They enter real life. When a building is designed poorly, it is not just a financial loss. It is a risk to everyday life. Urbanization creates opportunities, but it also creates pressure. More people mean more buildings. More buildings mean more load. And more load means higher responsibility. Water, electricity, roads, schools, hospitals, emergency access. If these systems are not planned properly, the city does not grow, it strains. And construction is at the center of this balance. In many industries, errors can be fixed quickly. In construction, errors become part of the structure. Once concrete is poured, the mistake hardens with it. Construction is unforgiving because physics has no mercy. Uzbekistan is a seismically active region. Earthquakes do not negotiate with budgets. They only test one thing. Was the building designed and built responsibly? Construction is not neutral. It either protects life or creates future problems. In construction, one of the most dangerous phrases sounds very calm. Nothing has happened yet. Buildings stand. People live inside. Years pass. And it creates an illusion that everything is fine. But safety is not measured by the absence of accidents. It is measured by preparedness. A building standing for 5 or even 10 years does not automatically mean it is safe. It only means it has not yet faced a critical test. Many construction flaws remain invisible until conditions change. The most dangerous errors are not the obvious ones. Improper reinforcement, incorrect load paths, simplified joints, substituted materials. These mistakes are silent. They do not announce themselves. They wait. Uzbekistan lies in a seismic zone. This is not an opinion. It is a geographical fact. Earthquakes expose everything that was hidden. Every column, every connection, every design decision. Seismic safety is not an option. It is a baseline requirement. In construction, small deviations accumulate. Individually, each decision looks harmless. Together, they change the behavior of the entire structure. Fire safety is often treated as formal compliance. But real fire safety is about behavior under stress. In emergencies, people do not behave like diagrams. Design must account for human behavior. Illegal construction is not just a legal issue. It is a systemic safety risk. And most importantly, who is responsible if something goes wrong? In many cases, no one. People invest their savings into homes. But ownership does not guarantee safety. Safety comes from engineering, not from documents. Every construction failure damages trust. Short-term savings often become long-term costs. Structural failures are rare, but high impact. This is where responsibility becomes personal. Saying no is not obstruction. It is responsibility. Expert reviews exist to catch what others may miss. Tools do not replace judgment. Responsibility is a chain. Most construction disasters are not sudden. They are prepared silently over years. This phrase is the most dangerous comfort in construction. Construction is a business. No one denies that. Companies need profit. Workers need salaries. Investors expect returns. But construction is not an ordinary business. Because mistakes here do not only affect balance sheets. They affect lives. There is a moment in every project when a decision must be made. Spend more time or finish faster. Use the specified material or replace it. Follow the design or optimize it. This moment defines the future. It will be fine is not a strategy. These are not arguments. They are excuses. This is called normalization of deviation. When small violations become routine. When risk becomes invisible because it is familiar. Markets often reward speed and low cost. Safety is rarely visible in proposals. Professionals often know the risks. But knowledge does not always mean authority. Responsibility is often delegated away. Someone else will check. But consequences do not disappear. Cheap construction is not cheap. It simply moves costs into the future. Optimization is not the enemy. False optimization removes safety margins. Short-term profit ignores long-term exposure. Companies collapse because of patterns, not accidents. This phrase spreads responsibility. But consequences always have names. In construction, ethics is concrete. Victims of bad decisions are often invisible. Formal approval is not real safety. Compliance is a minimum, not a guarantee. Every project is a moral choice. Success is not the absence of disaster. Success is resilience. Before cutting costs, ask, who will live with this decision? And for how long? Where responsibility ends, harm begins. Responsibility in construction is not only personal. Construction is a social system. Cities are collective projects. One building affects thousands. Traffic, light, air, safety. A city is not a product. It is a shared environment. This is why the role of the state matters. The state defines rules. Weak regulation creates shortcuts. Strong regulation creates trust. Regulation is not the enemy of business. It protects long-term investment. Public projects use public resources. Public money means public responsibility. Transparency is not optional. Clients are not passive. Unrealistic timelines create risk. Saving on safety pushes problems forward. Informed clients build safer cities. The market reflects society. If society rewards shortcuts, industry follows. Cheap projects look good on paper. Real costs appear later. Construction lives longer than politics. Cities have long memory. Education is a safety system. Rules without culture do not work. Safety requires shared values. Public discussion raises standards. Silence allows failure to repeat. Architects translate values into space. Engineers guard reality. Builders are the final gatekeepers. Responsibility must be shared but never diluted. Every building is a promise to protect. If construction is shared responsibility, what future are we actually building? Every construction project is a choice. Not only technical, not only financial, moral. Buildings outlive decisions. Meetings fade. Walls remain. Future users are invisible today, but they will live with the results. Responsibility means thinking beyond today. Will it still be safe? Functional? Belong? Legal does not always mean responsible. Minimum is not the goal. Disasters happen not because rules didn't exist, but because people stopped caring. Quality is invisible until it fails. Responsibility works quietly. Time is the best inspector. Time cannot be negotiated. Companies are remembered, not for speed, for quality. Trust is the most expensive material and the hardest to restore. Responsibility is not weakness. It is strategy. The next generation is watching. They learn from actions. Construction shapes identity. Good spaces create dignity. Bad spaces create pressure. Every brick is a statement. We cared, or we rushed. The future is already under construction, hidden behind finishes. Responsibility is a daily choice. To double-check, to speak up, to refuse shortcuts. We build consequences. Safety or risk. Trust or distrust. Comfort or stress. Cities remember. People remember. Consequences always arrive. We don't build buildings. We build the conditions in which life happens.